You guys ready for this? One more semifinal match here on Stadium Court, Hermosa 2017. Let's do this. First team teaming up for the very first time this weekend right here in Hermosa. They've had a good start to their career. All the way through the winner's bracket, undefeated into Sunday. And this first player out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. She can play on the Brazilian tour, plays right here in the USA, married to Jeremy Casebeer. And young lady, we are happy to have you here. Let me hear it for Miss Maria Clara Salgado. And her partner out of Phelan, California, and Long Beach State University. Playing in her first ever semifinal, and she's looking to go 1-0, ladies and gentlemen. Let me hear it for Caitlin Ledoux. And their opponents. No strangers to the semis, not to the finals either. They're looking to make final number 4 in their AVP career. They are Team Tex-Mex, the Tex out of Plano, Texas. Let me hear it for the Tiger from Louisiana State. She is Angela Bensend. And her partner out of USC, last year's most improved player on the AVP Tour. Originally from Los Alamitos, California. Let me hear it loud, let me hear it proud for Geena Urango.
There you have it, Mark Sherman with the intros. 2017 Hermosa Beach Open AVP Tour. Maria Salgado with serving into the net. 1-0. Urango going to Ledoux. Caitlin Ledoux putting it down. Here we go, Caitlin Ledoux going at Geena Urango here. Geena going around the back. Salgado sending it over, and Geena with another transition opportunity. Salgado, the Brazilian, all over the place, but she sends that a little bit out. Here we go, Caitlin Ledoux, hammering it deep. Great vision, seeing that drop. Ledoux, the bigger physical presence at the net at 6'2", versus the other blocker, Angela Bensend, at 6'1". Bensend and Urango, a little bit more of a defensive team. You're going to see Bensend be dropping off the net a lot more than Ledoux will. Ledoux obviously comfortable at the net as she gets that block. 4-2. Good shot there. That's Geena Urango's game. Good off-speed, mid-tempo game. Good location. It's going to be fun to watch her try to get these balls down against Maria Salgado, the most experienced defender out here. Maria's won 2 FIVB gold medals in her career. Had a great career. And there's Caitlin Ledoux with a nice off-speed chop cut shot. Not very sharp shot, but just kind of chops it down and 70% swing. Good location there, making Urango lay out. Here's Geena Urango delivering right on that sideline. Ledoux, nice up and down set for Salgado, and she's gonna put that away more times than not. Such a good player. Giving her younger partner, 27-year-old Caitlin Ledoux, some tips here. So much experience from Maria Salgado, mostly on the World Tour. Now that she married American player on the men's side who took a 5th place, Jeremy K-Spear, she's able to play on the AVP Tour. So now she's playing full-time on the AVP for the first time in her career. And doing great. Oh, look at Geena Urango. That's kind of her bread and butter. Such good location, such good cross-body swing. She really kind of has the same arm swing. It looks the same every time, which is why Ledoux got such a late step on that, because you don't know where the ball is going to go until it leaves Geena's hand. She tries to go for the same serve, but misses that one. Geena likes to just really chop at the ball, hit both sides of it. It's very deceiving, but she has a lot of success at it. Nice swing off the block for Ledoux.
Nice set up. Geena, Patty, Caitlin, Romeo.
Angela Bensend. Good serve, causing some trouble. They got some trouble themselves in transition here, and Ledoux's gonna get a good opportunity off a tight set as she puts it down. 8-7. Ledoux and Salgado, the Brazilian phenom, 34-year-old, with her partner out of Long Beach State University, Caitlin Ledoux. 3 of the 4 players on the court are 27 years old. And of course, Maria Clara Salgado is 34, as I mentioned. Bensend at the net, Urango on the line. Best situation for this team. Urango, a top server out here on the AVP. Going at Ledoux. Good aggressive swing and a better block by Bensend. Just making a good read, sending that ball deep. Another one goes in the net for Urango. And we're tied up. Lots of communication between Ledoux and Salgado. You got to think that's the ideal situation, especially for Caitlin Ledoux, trying to learn as much as she can from that veteran partner. And there's Maria showing those skills and athleticism. So fun to watch. Bensend, another opportunity and another dig by Salgado. Can't keep it on her side. And Geena Urango delivers. Wow, what a stab dig right there. And then look at Geena here. This is just her bread and butter all day. She can move it around. She doesn't have that. She has a power game, but it's not something she brings to the table too often. She's just so successful with moving the ball around. Nice shot there by Maria. Has every shot in the book. Urango having to play that one out of the net. Goes over, and Ledoux's got an opportunity with the short approach, but she completely misses that one. Tries to go with the drop shot. And we got a technical timeout as Bensend and Urango have the lead going into it.
This is on a clean stick. Match of the day. Keeping us protected here in the AVP with SPF 50 sunscreen. All the best ingredients. Make sure you check out Bensend. We're a sponsor of the official sunscreen of the AVP Tour.
Here we go. Hermosa Beach 2014 double elimination tournament. $150,000 on the line. Total purse split evenly between the men and the women. I am Tri-Born over here in the booth. Loving life. I got the best seat in the house. And we got a good second women's semifinal here. The #1 seed is already in the final. And here we go. Geena Urango back on the line, 10-11, closest it can be at the technical timeout. Top server back on the line, and she delivers an ace. Might have been lucky, but they don't care. No apology needed. Geena Urango getting the trickler. (12-10). Ledoux gonna get another opportunity, but an error set by Maria Salgado. She is not happy with herself. Taking full credit for that error set right there. And that's 3 in a row for Bensend Urango. Had an error in the net before the technical timeout. Then the service trickle ace and the error set there. They need this point to stop that momentum, and they do. Good aggressive swing off the smaller block of Angela Bensend. Angela, 6'1", from Texas. Went to Louisiana State University where she was all SEC as a senior. She's been playing over here on the AVP Tour since 2014. Caitlin Ledoux, standing float serve. Oh, Maria tries to scoop that one off the sand. Split second late. Good effort there. Maria's very quick. Looks like she just got a late step on it, and that one goes deep. Nice cut shot there by Geena Urango. Great versatility by Geena. She's back on the line. She serves out of the middle, and she'll either do a wrist away to the line or go straight up the middle like that. It's the hardest, when you're serving up the middle, the hardest ball to pass is from straight on. So it's not crossing the plane of either of the passers. When it's crossing in front of one of the passers, when you're serving from one of the sidelines, the passer has an opportunity to kind of cut it off as it crosses in front of them. When you're going straight on, it's not crossing the plane of either of the passers, and you really have to communicate or else you get aced. Geena, easy dig, and she delivers on the deep cross-court shot. Steady game for Bensend, Urango. Ledoux and Salgado not able to capitalize on a few opportunities there, a few errors as well that opened this lead up. They'll take this timeout and try to reset. Maria has plenty to say. She's been here before. She's won 2 gold medals on the FIVB. Earned over $500,000 in prize money in her career. Green Bay Packer fan out there. I am not a fan. More of a Minnesota Vikings kind of guy. Not that you guys care, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Hermosa Beach, there you see it, written perfectly in cursive in the sand. Of course, that's written with the hose, so it's actually just water on the sand. Great aesthetic addition here. Oh, and Bensend opening up the lead even more with a nice angle block, sealing that low angle. Watch this big move here. Diving over, good penetration. She didn't reach too far out of her body line. Instead, she went over to cut it off on Ledoux's side of the net. Salgado trying to get something going, and she does. 13-18. Ledoux and Salgado gonna need to switch something up and find some kind of way to stop the momentum of Bensend Urango. They've just been in a smooth rhythm. Haven't done anything too special, but been taking advantage of any opportunity. And here's Geena again. Bensend on 2. Side out opportunity, and she puts it down. Maria Salgado trying to stay neutral in the middle so she can get to that, but it's a pretty good shot. Got down to the sand pretty quickly. Here we go, Geena making plays once again. And she scoops it off the sand again, and it goes in. There you have it. Everything going the way of Bensend and Urango, and they are earning it. So many scrappy plays from this team. That's kind of their MO. 2 girls who can just defend lights out, especially Urango there. In right on the line. Set point. Remember, it was 10-11 at the technical timeout, and now it's 14-20. Huge run there by Bensend Urango. It's going to take a miracle here for Salgado and Ledoux to win this first set, but you know, you got to be happy if you can at least get some momentum back, which they cannot. 21-14. Not a great finish there to the first set by Ledoux and Salgado. And a great finish by the other team. Bensend Urango. Bensend Urango, the 4 seed, so they are the favorites here. Ledoux and Salgado had to get a bunch of upsets to make it all the way here. They had to upset the 7 seed, their first match of the tournament. Then they upset the 2 seed.
Andrew and
now
Abby,
they made it all the way back.
Where is that? Where is that, Abby?
It's Iowa.
That is Iowa. From Iowa, welcome to sunny-ish Southern California. All right, guys, here's what we're doing. You're gonna put on your sunscreen, your clean skin sunscreen, on everything that's not covered. The arms, the legs, the face, the ears, the nosy. Once you do that, we're gonna get on those bats and we're gonna spin a little bit. We get the bat in the ground, the head on the bat. We spin until I say stop. Then the first person to make a serve is our winner. And if you miss the serve, you gotta go and chase it down and do it from the other side. You guys ready? You guys ready? Ready to cheer on some Iowans here? Is that right? Iowans? Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Oh yes, going for the face to start, Abby. Very nice. You are beautiful. Don't need to rub it in. The wider, the better. Let me see those legs. You gotta get the legs as well, buddy. Here we go, as fast as you can. Doesn't really matter how fast. Yeah, that's good. You're fine. You're fine. Yeah, let's get on those bats. To the bats we go. We start spinning. Abby started spinning first. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. You're just gonna get a little dizzier. Get that bat in the ground, sir. Get that bat in the ground. You're cheating. In the ground. Stand up. In the ground. He is, wow. Somebody was at Sharky's way too long. He has not been spinning very long, and he's already out of it. Here we go. Seb's gonna let him go for a bit. He is taking a wide radius. Down they go, yes. No, we're still spinning, get back up. Okay, now spin, go, 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 go. Change direction, spin the other way. Spin the other way. Stop yourself, yes, very nice. Amusing, yes, I like it, all over it. Okay, let's try to serve a volleyball. Let's try, oh, where is it? Oh man, I like how they switch sides, here we go. For the win, Abby. Ouch, tag the line. She got the back line. Abby, for the win, absolutely, yes. Give it up for these two. Oh, that was good. We might have you back, too. And you're all rubbed in. No worries, you're good. Perfect.
We've got our 16 and under AVP First Gold Medal Finals. And after that, we're going to have about half an hour until we go live on NBC Sports Network. But we got a long way to go before that. 21-14, first, Betty and Geena. Relive, Clara, and Geena looking for the comeback.
Here we go, we're back at it. Set number 2, won by Bensend Urango. Bensend Urango looking to go to the finals and play against the 1 seed. Oh, and a missed opportunity. A lot of court open there for Ledoux, but she misses it. Can't afford any more errors like that in this second set. Urango and Bensend have been too smooth and consistent, also making a lot of plays. Again, Urango just finding open court. Some great volleyball from that side of the net. Dig and deliver. Here we go, Caitlin, do another opportunity here. She sneaks that one through. Here we go, going at Urango has been kind of in a good rhythm all day. Salgado's all over it this time. There's that nice aggressive approach. I love to see that aggressive approach by Salgado. When she's coming in strong, she's so hard to stop. Want to see her get fired up. That Brazilian fire is what the team needs right now, and she's bringing it. Another read here by Salgado, coming in and bringing the off speed. So setting it up First time in transition with the big swing. Second time to the corner, keeping the defense guessing. Maria Salgado taking over the last 2 points. Good short serve, making Urango dive on serve receive. And here we go, Ledoux's got to put this away. And she does. 3 in a row. Ledoux and Salgado. I think if Ledoux can just stay consistent, doesn't have to do too much, work well in rhythm with her partner here, I think Maria will be able to pull out some great plays. Good side out by Urango. Look at this wrist away, really hard to read by Ledoux. Ledoux was blocking line. She kind of went straight up, allowing Urango to slide it underneath her. Would have liked to see a little more of a low line drop with that outside hand. There's that aggressive approach, but it hits the tape and Urango digs it easily. Good play by Salgado. Veteran move there, putting it up on 2 off the touch. That ball had to come over. So great job allowing her taller partner to battle up at the net. Caitlin Ledoux serves that one out. There's those errors I'm talking about. She doesn't need to go out there and win the match for her team. I think she just needs to stay consistent, work within the game plan, and have a really good rhythm with her partner. She has such a good partner on her side that, and with so much experience in situations like this, I think she just needs to stay steady. There's Maria getting a touch off the block. Definitely an undersized blocker when Maria's stuck up at the net. She's only 5'9". Shortest player on the court right now. Geena Urango, USC Trojan, indoor player, serves in the net. Geena had a great career over at USC. Same class as me, actually. Representing the Trojans here. Me and Geena and April Ross, of course. Also Riley McKibben and Madison McKibben. Maria Salgado into the net. Oh, high off the block as the helicopter flies over the court. A distraction that you don't see in many other sports. Sometimes a bird will fly by or something weird will happen to get your attention mid-rally. It could just be me. I have ADD for sure. And Maria puts that one away. Making the simple play is the Brazilian from Rio de Janeiro, or Rio de Janeiro, as they say. Salgado fans making a little noise. A little more noise for Team Tex-Mex, as Mark Sherman calls them. Bensend from Texas, Urango from Cali. Another kill by Urango. Most impressive player so far in this match, in my opinion. Just very steady. And if she can get this serve going, it's going to be a long day for Ledoux and Salgado. Nice high swing over the smaller block of Bensend. we go, Salgado going to float, sending Geena Urango deep. Geena goes back. Good touch by Ledoux, but Salgado's running the other direction in the back. Nice veteran move right there, helping her partner out. Ledoux's been getting a lot of the serves there, so gotta love it when her partner helps her out there. Not an easy play to make, though. Maria Salgado, of course, comes from a very athletic family. All volleyball players in that family. Their mother played in the for the Brazilian national team. She and her sister, Carol, played for years representing Brazil. And of course, Pedro Salgado on the men's side has been one of the top players for Brazil for over a decade now. Just represented Brazil in Rio Olympics with Evandro. And he even won a 5-star event this year, continuing to carry on that family name. And Maria's holding it down over here in the U.S. Here's Geena Urango back on the line, serving out of the middle, and she goes at Caitlin Ledoux. Easy dig by Urango, just walking in, but errors. Missed opportunity there by Urango. Nice high corner swing as they jog it out. Good energy on the side of Bensend Urango. But they do not have the lead. Opposite results here at the technical timeout as the first set. Bensend Urango are now down 10-11. Ledoux and Salgado are up. Remember, this is where the change happened last match. Bensend Urango went on a really big run here, right at the end of the technical timeout. So let's see if Salgado Ledoux make an adjustment. Their coach is talking it up with them right now. I'm sure they're not going to let that happen again. Check out some of the kill stats. Like I said before, Urango kind of been controlling this match. 14 kills for her. Bensend only 4, but they won that set, that first set, pretty easily. Urango holding it down. Joust at the net. Ledoux wins it, but Urango Bensend come up with the advantage here. Ledoux, a good opportunity at the net. Again, right to Urango. Nice read by Salgado here. Neither team getting a good opportunity or good swing here. Another free ball sent back. Geena sends this one high to reset her defense. And another tight set. Neither team can capitalize on these free balls, and that's huge. You don't deserve to win the point if you can't get yourself in rhythm and run an offensive play on a free ball. There's a few free balls. They both kept giving it back and forth, but in the end, Salgado Ledoux handing that one to Bensend Urango. Good vision by Salgado, seeing the block drop, sending it deep. Bensend knowing she dropped a little too early. Oh, that one looked like it was going to go out. I think Salgado knew it. Couldn't get out of the way. 12-12. Urango on the line. Salgado, that intense focus, delivering for her team. Look at that, the fire is coming in. More pressure, the better for Maria Salgado. As her husband, Jeremy K-Spear, watches off in the back with that crazy hair and the hat, throwing that towel on his head. Oh, ace again, and Urango and Bensend are gonna have to stop that run right away for the timeout. Great serve by Maria Salgado. You see that intensity and focus. Stepping up in a big moment for her team. Love to hear what she's telling her partner right now. Caitlin Ledoux hasn't been in this situation too often at an AVP, so really, they just need to stay together. Let Maria make the big plays and decisions and stay steady. The momentum is in their favor right now. They have the lead. Be aggressive, take chances on defense, and be steady, side out consistently. That's how you finish matches off when you have the lead. First Hermosa Beach Open since 2010. We are stoked to be back out here. 3 27-year-olds and the 34-year-old Brazilian Maria Clara Salgado coming back on the court here. Looking to push a third set. Urango and Bensend would love to end it in 2 and go straight to the finals against the 1 seed Hoche Verde. Again to the middle, Salgado. Oh, Maria's there, but can't pop it up high enough for Ledoux. Bensend gives him one. Let's see if Ledoux and Salgado can take advantage of Bensend Urango making a little mistake there. This would be a great time to get one and open up this lead. And they get a great opportunity. Can they get the good set? They do. And Salgado hits it out. Had a lot of angle open there. Urango went to the line real early. Lack of vision, though, from Salgado cost them there. 16-14. Nice clean swing by Ledoux. Looks like Bensend was trying to step into that angle. The set was a little off the net. Ledoux stayed behind it well. And Bensend dove angle, but wasn't able to go far enough. She needed to really take a step first with her feet, get her base under her, and then make that dive. Because that set came off the net, it opens up the angle even more. Here we go, Ledoux, opportunity in transition. And there she delivers. I keep hearing myself say the word opportunity so often, and that seems to be what it's coming down to, is who can take advantage. Both teams are getting chances in transition. Ledoux and Salgado taking advantage here in the second. And a block by Ledoux just in time as they pull away, 19-14. We may be going to 3, ladies and gentlemen. Tight set. Ledoux puts it in the sand, 20-14. Set point, looking to match the score in the first set. Here we go, short to Urango. Urango cuts it, nice. Deep swing, Salgado was on it. Thought it was out, so she let it go, but it was about a foot in. Good swing by Urango. And it's over. Set number 2 goes to Salgado and Ledoux. We are going to 3. This is what we like to see. Good volleyball at the end. Both defenders will go to the coin toss to choose side and serve or receive. Salgado wins the toss, decides to receive. Bensend Urango will get a choice on which side they want to be on. And where. Ladies looking at the sand, trying to figure out what side to choose. But look at the outside courts. Great setup here at the 2017 Hermosa Beach Open. Hashtag AVP Strong. Right there is where we had our men's semifinal this morning, and it was packed. Now everyone's heading into the stadium to watch this semifinal. Third set. See who the last team to punch their ticket into the finals will be. There you have our stadium. And there you have it. This is where all the volleyball will be played for the rest of the day. Someone will be crowned 2017 Hermosa Beach champions and get the amazing trophies that are made from wood, sculpted as skateboards. So jealous I'm not getting an opportunity to win one of those. But I will next year when I'm back on the sand. I'm Triborn, AVP.com live stream commentator for this season for the AVP Tour. And I'm loving my seat right here up in the DJ booth next to DJ Roche. Third set is underway. Geena Urango, the USC Trojan, back on the line. Here we go. Ledoux staying aggressive. Gotta love that start. Touche. Another aggressive swing on 2. Bensend puts it in the corner. Ledoux in rhythm. Clean high line. 3 good plays. Siding out so far. Another helicopter flying over, little LAPD. Checking it out from above. Little push set there. Looks like Salgado was making a move in the back, but that was a tight set, so I think she could have recognized, stayed a little more neutral, and kept herself ready to make a move on that ball. It wasn't a hard shot to get, but she was breaking. Probably needed to audible out of her defensive call at that point when she saw the set go tight. Urango misses that. So there's an error there, giving Ledoux and Salgado the lead. It's a side switch on 5 since we're going to 15 here. Second women's semifinal. Salgado back to serve and gets the ace. That one trickles off the top of the tape. A little lucky, but Urango had a chance at it. 4-2. You know Salgado's going to be stepping up in these situations. She's played on the World Tour under big pressure and won gold medals before. We're going to see some good volleyball in this third set, and so far that has been the case. Players just continue to make plays. Not many errors. There's an error right there. I may have jinxed her. But look at that. 4-4 off of an error. You don't want to make too many errors on a team like Bensend Urango. They're usually very steady. There we go. Nice slap down. Cut hit by Caitlin Ledoux. Salgado can't put it away in transition. Here we go, another chance. Oh no. Not staying aggressive in transition. I'd love to see that aggressive approach from Maria, but good high swing by Ledoux. She saw the open court, knew the block was gonna take the low angles. Really just a smart play there by Caitlin. I'd love to see that aggressive approach and Maria staying really aggressive and maybe even some of those big swings out of her. She's got a great arm. And I think if she can set the pace on that, she'll get the defense to set in a little and open up her off-speed game. Ledoux goes in the net. Keeping the door open. We go Maria Salgado, sails that long. Another error. Not how you win third sets here. But they got time to turn it around. We're all tied up. Ace on the line by Geena Urango, staying aggressive with that serve, not taking anything off, and just perfect location down the line. Look at this wrist away. Dagger after an errored serve. Here we go, Maria. Chance to get that one back. And she hits it out. She wants the refs to go down and look at it, but it is out. Ref's gonna go down and look just because Maria asked him to, but it's definitely out about 2 inches. Nice of the ref to look at it. Definitely out. Linesman was all over that one. Those errors so costly right now for Bensend, or for Ledoux Salgado. There's that aggressive approach we love to see, and that fire for Maria Salgado. Side switch. 8-7. Great swing there. So hard to stop. And a block right when they need it most. Caitlin Ledoux, Long Beach State alumni. 8-all, here we go. Game to 7. Salgado's all over it. And she stays aggressive, crushing that one deep. What a run here. It's been a match of little runs back and forth. So I will not be surprised if Urango and Bensend go on one of their own here. But Salgado's still making plays on D. Good set, but she takes a little something off of it, and Urango's all over it, and it costs them. Those soft shots are not going to work out here right now. Pressure's on, the intensity's too high. Geena Urango's all over it. She stays aggressive herself and puts it away. Ledoux with the short over. Geena Urango's all over it. She didn't have much court to put that down, but great contact. Somehow squeezes it in that small window that she had there. 10-9. Ledoux going with the standing float. Gonna place this serve deep to Urango. Good shot by Urango, sending that deep to the corner. As Ledoux and Salgado try to do a little show and take. Urango's all over it. All. Game to 5. Winner goes to the finals. Loser goes home with a 3rd place finish. And Urango trying that line serve again, but that one goes just a foot out. She's been successful with it so many times that you can't really blame her for going for it. And you got to give her credit for wanting to go for it in such a big pressure situation like this. Here we go. Salgado on the line. Going to Urango. Bensend on 2, right to Salgado. But she leaves her off the net. Unreal off the net cut shot by Maria Salgado. Acted like she's been here before, which she has not on the AVP tour. Timeout, Benny and Geena. Lead opens up to 2. 3 more points. And Salgado and Ledoux will be in their first AVP final ever. 10 seed making it to a final against the 1 seed would be quite a treat. But of course, Maria Salgado's only been on tour this year, so she hasn't had time to build up her points to get a high seeding. Definitely will move up in the rankings after this one. Good alert play, sensing that the defense is out of system there. That's almost unstoppable. Oh no. That's an attacking error in my opinion. It was a tight set, but she played it off the block. Wasn't able to cover herself though. See if she can make up for it, and she does. Wow. Ledoux barely able to get that one down. Good decision by her, finding some open court. 13-12, pressure's on. Who's gonna step up under pressure? 13-12, winner goes to the final, where everyone wants to be. Caitlin Ledoux looking to get to her first final ever. Great drop shot. Salgado all over the angle. So Geena Urango drops it short. High quality shot right there. 13-all. Game to 2. We got a point freeze side out scoring once we get to match point. This thing is not even close to over. Oh no, she hits it out for a real point. Geena Urango, Angela Bensend are gonna get a chance at match point. Huge error right there by Ledoux. Urango deadly on the line for the match. Asa Rooney, game over. Urango and Bensend go into the finals. That is all she wrote. The 4 seed, Bensend Urango, will meet the 1 seed. Perfect serve. And this one is over. The finals are set. The Crab brothers against the ex-partners Gibb and Rosenthal, the Olympians on the men's side. And then Bensend Urango, the 4 against the 1 seed Day and Hochever on the women's side. You're gonna wanna stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Hermosa Beach Open, someone will be crowned champion. Here's some highlights from the match. I'm Triborn, and you bet I'll be back. Aloha.